Okay, so I've got Genocide just roughly mocked up as how she'll be finished. Now at the moment the front end's just propped up on old shoe brush. The front axle's not attached. But I have finished the drivetrain. Don't want to get in your way too much. Zoom in a bit. Right, got the motor mounted on the base here. The plate egg. Yes, you can see that. Transmission, this is a 2-speed one I bought off eBay for about 10 quid. Now, I'm only going to be using 1 speed though. Simple bracket for mounting the motor in place. Made a bracket under here to mount the transmission on. It's all connected down to the wheels. She will move slowly, but all my batteries have died now and I can't find my charger anywhere. So yeah, I'm gonna see if I can work on getting the front axle mounted now, getting the links sorted, and then order the suspension, which is going to be same as the ones on the back there. So same as those, same length, everything. Just pull back. And there we go, she's coming together quite fast now. I reckon I'll probably have finished in another 20 years, as with everything else. But yeah, I'm gonna work on the front axle and then maybe start redoing the lighting and finding where my damn battery charger is. It'll be somewhere in here on one of the shelves. Or maybe it's not, maybe I've lost it. But I really don't know at the moment. So anyway, see ya. Okay YouTube, I've just installed a new pinion gear and I've got my camera again. So let's see if it moves. I think this battery is pretty much dead though, so... Hey. Yeah, you can see all the lights going crazy inside it. Yeah, the battery is pretty much dead, but oh yeah, that's dead. But anyway, I'll wait for the other battery to charge and then I'll be back seeing if I can get it going properly. So yeah, it took 2 years, but she moves. Well, yeah, see you in a bit. Right, I'm back. It's been about 10 minutes since I last did any recording, but anyway. The axles aren't lined up yet, so I'm just seeing how much I can throw this thing around before it breaks. Oh, it's in the sides and fell out, look. Battery's dragging along the floor. Yes, I'm wearing gloves and everything, it's cold out here. I wish I had an auto tracking camera. Try and turn around. I'm a little bit rusty at driving RCs at the moment. It's been about 6 months since I last drove one with a stick remote, which is coincidentally when I last had Genocide move before I started rebuilding it. And the neighbour's fucking dog. I hate it. And it can be sat out there barking till all hours of the night, and the owners, they don't come out and tell it to shut up. So, you know, And that's the sound of it trying to rip the fence down again. It's Jack Russell. Fucking annoying dogs. If you can't tell, I'm a cat person rather than a dog person. I fucking hate dogs like that. So me and my dad both want to put an axe through its head. I shouldn't have said that. What do you reckon I'd win in a fight, Genocide or Jack Russell? I'm thinking the car. He's thrown the battery out again. Yeah, pretty sprightly. After lunch I might take her out onto the road a bit. See ya, I'm overjoyed right now. On another note, I've modified my transmitter. It's a DX5E Spectrum. Modified it. This switch here used to just be on off, like that. But I've replaced it with one that's now on if you pull it down, or you can toggle it on like that, up, and that controls the lights, so I can either leave the lights on or flash them at someone and I'm driving it down the road and someone tries to run it over. So yeah, and that was really simple. Once you got the case open, it's take off the two wires and then you just bridge the two sides of the switch inside and jobs are good. So yeah, it's a nice simple mod. Right, while I was at it, waiting for the battery to charge, I thought I'd show you what she looks like inside now. So yeah, the body is just very, very slowly on little hinge brackets I made at the back there. And there's one on the other side, just past that spanner socket thing. And then zoom out a bit, come down, battery tray is going to be there when I get the proper batteries. These are just temporary ones I bought because they were cheap. And I've got the insanely heavy duty electronics tray here. So got the ESC here, super glued down. This is the relay to run the lights. That's the terminals that's going to go off to the lights when I fit them up here in the body. And that's of course the receiver. You go down at the front, you've got the motor. I'm going to hide these wires a bit. Actually I'm going to hide them completely if I can, so that you can't see them. And then there's the front axle. So yeah, the electronics tray makes liberal use of super glue to hold stuff down, which I know it's not the best. There's other things you can use, but I mean I held the steering servo down here on with super glue, so it'll do. You know, it'll last me a year. And I can rebuild it. So that's probably what's going to happen. And then of course all the wires going off to lights still need to be put in. So yeah, that's how the electronics look now. See you in a bit. Now then, you may be noticing something a bit up with the front axle. I've been charging around in the garage for about an hour now. Not been recording most of it because I'm running out of room on my SD card. Right, anyway, the steering linkage broke. It was the plastic one from the original car that I just kept for some unknown reason. And it completely snapped in half. Right where the servo connecting rod was. So yeah, I need to make a new one. Right, I'm back. Been working. I have made a new linkage, which is going to be infinitely better than the old one because I get more radius. So much more radius that you can't see it from the angle you're at, but I can. This wheel is actually hitting the motor mount, and it's stopping there because the tread's jamming against. There's a little point here on the motor mount that I have to cut off. And this way we've got, again, plenty of articulation. Should have a better steering radius now. Should have something within 100. Hang on, it turns left more than it turns right. I'll be limited by good enough. Everything else on this thing's probably going to be rebuilt in the end. It's not fast going properly yet. I abandoned the 6mm rod and used some 5mm all thread instead. See thread. And put some 1/2 inch square. Yeah, some of these things, some of my stuff's labelled in millimetres, some's in inches. This is 1/2 inch or 12mm because I know the conversions quite well. hole drilled in there, hole in there, they're tapped and then screwed on. And at the moment they're just sat over the original mounts, just so I can get an idea of whether that's the right length or I need to make it longer or shorter to adjust it. But that's fine. So then I need to finalise it, get it mounted up, and probably end up having to make a new servo rod because this one's not really got anywhere to mount anymore. Actually, it'll be fine. I'll find a way. I'll find a way. And then hopefully she's finished. She's got lighting and then little details I want to add to the body done, like the winch. It's going to go here. It's mounted underneath. And then of course all the lights and everything, and new front bumper and a new snowplow. Because the old one got broke, so I left it at my dad's old house when we moved out, and now I don't have it anymore because I left it there. So I'm going to be using my new welder over there in the corner to weld myself up a really nice plough, and then she'll be set for if we ever get a layer of snow that sticks in England. So yeah, this video is probably going to be 100 years old, but who cares? It's Genocide, it's good. Not that Genocide's good, the car Genocide's good. Mass killing is not good. Okay, just put that out there as a disclaimer. I'm not in support of killing everyone. Okay, see ya.